All right. Oh, yeah. All right. So, as you can see, going to start out a little bit different, and it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have to zoom in 10 times the amount because I'm sure you don't want a bird's eye view of what I'm going to be doing. Now, this is going to be his little hands. I'm going to show you how I personally make his little tiny fingers to hold stuff and, you know, shape them, things like that, whatever you want to do. If you're into making little art projects and stuff like that. Now, initially, I was wrong. I thought it was a 040 wire, and, well, I got to make it correct for this video. You can see it's coming out to be a 0335, 030, 0335, and it came off of an 035 spool. Well, maybe it's wrong, maybe it's not. But his arms are a 1/16 of an inch, and that's this rod right here, and I'm going to show you how I attach it to that as well. But you can see 625. So one of the products I will be using that you'll see in the video once you zoom in, if you're wondering what it is, now I'm not sponsored whatsoever. I just would not recommend a product that is horrible, especially to you because, well, I pay for it, and I'm not sponsored, so my opinion is, well, it's not bought. That's what I'm trying to say. So, but you can see it's just a little clay product, and I should have put gloves on because now I'm going to have to wash my hands with this product, right? I'm just kidding. But it's absolutely fantastic. You'll see it in the video holding the products down. So if you do see this stuff right here, well, that's all it is. Just some little flamehold compound by Rockmount. It's a heat-resistant compound. There you go. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get in 10 times the zoom. So I'll be running 22 amps with 5 on the low side, and how I sharpen the tungsten. Well, I'll just try to include everything in the description that I can from the videos that I have, etc. As personal preference on how I sharpen the tungsten, things like that. But you can kind of see what I got going on. In order, going to go ahead and get started. You can kind of see how I get the 4 fingers, you know, going first. And we'll get those tacked. And I will be tapping it with a little hammer because don't need no round ball or nothing like that on there. See what I got going there. Nice little tack. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause the video because this clay's not going to hold much longer. The heat has, you know, absorbed a lot of the heat, and you know, that's so small of a tack. It's not very hot, I promise you that. It's just taking it in, but it's dried it up. You can see it's kind of dried. I'm just going to put it back into the container. It'll moisten itself up, but I'm going to push pause and get the rest of it set up. Stay tuned. And I'll show you both sides of that tack real quick. So that's the bottom side, and there's the top side that I hit with the hammer. So you can see the penetration almost pretty thin, so easy to get penetration. But go ahead, pause that video and get this set up. It's too hard. Oh, darn it. A little tiny tack, not a tack. She looks okay. I think it looks all right. Go ahead and see how I added the thumb on there. Now I'm going to go ahead remove the clay, snip it where it needs to get snipped, and we'll finish this thing up. Shoot! I can't forget how to, you know, attach the arm right. I got to show you that. Get this thing done. And just for good measure, you know. Now I'm going to go ahead snip that where it needs to be snipped, get this all cleaned up and everything, and well, hope you stick around. Now why not zoom out and show you how I finish this thing up? I think you'll get the idea. So, and we may zoom in and I'll show you how I buzz up little fingertips, things like that. But here nor there, we're going to zoom out real quick. Show you how I snip it. Because if I have it zoomed in, it's just not going to pick it up. I have a feeling it's good. I'm going to angle the fingers a little bit this way. Long. I'm going to shorten those up a little bit. Yep, I like that. My middle finger up a little bit more. I'm going to bring that index finger out, away from it, and get chopped off a little bit shorter than that middle finger, of course. I've got to snip that thumb. Snip it away back. I think that's pretty close. Pretty close. I like it. Got a little bit of a long thumb there. But a little bit of an AI looking thumb. Go ahead and snip that a little bit more. Ow! My fingers! Just kidding. Let's go ahead and zoom in and show you how I finish this thing up. Whoa! Okay, so you can see what I got, and you'll see the sharp edges. Now, I don't want that on there, not on my product. I just don't. It's not kind of that. It's not something I like. It's like my dirty fingers here. Just don't like it. I'm going to show you how to clean those up. I don't like those being that close together. I'm afraid I'm gonna weld them together. Space them apart. Oh no! See that? I've done cooked his finger. I cooked him. Actually, you know, by the looks of that, gosh darn it, I like it better than the rest of it, so the shape of it just looks right. I'm going to snip him. Snip this one down because, gosh darn, it actually fits the palm of the hand better. Accidents, I tell you what, sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. I think that's the most dangerous part that I do is going back on the back side. If I see a little flaw, I want to make sure it's perfectly round. And let's go ahead and take a look at it. That's what I like to do with the hands. And there's the back side of the hand, and you'll get the inside of the palm. So I'm going to go ahead, zoom out, and let's bend this thing up and see what I can come up with. Shoot, I got it already. Check this out. Y'all ready for this? I think you are. I think you are. I think I can do this. Now, what I like to do is I like to start at the little fingertips first. No, oops, I should have started that down. Okay. I like to start at the fingertips and start really rolling them down. Not zoomed out. Okay. Because it gives the more, you know, natural little knuckle looking, right? So, darn it, I might have gave you too much information there of what I'm doing, huh? And don't want to pinch your fingers, of course. Not these fingers, but these ones. Be careful. Go slow, take your time. No big deal, no need to be in a rush. We aren't doing no marathons or anything, trying to race anybody. We are trying to make it look good. And I should say, one thing I like to use is, I did get these down because I knew I was going to use them. Don't like to put it on where his arm's going to be necessarily, because I'm going to cut it, you know, I would cut it right around here somewhere to fit on, well, shoot, a spark plug body. I just don't have one around. But here we go. You know, I wouldn't want to have it so long it looked like a monkey arm, you know. I don't want to clamp it in that area. Get back to bending fingers and stopping and talking, huh? Bend that thumb. I think this video definitely deserves what I think I need to make, because gosh darn it, I bent that thing wrong. Look at that. Deep breath, deep breath. It's okay. There we go. We're working. Well, I do hope you all enjoy the video. It's been fun. It's been, well, to me, real fun. As always. Peace.